If you were the average person, let's just call them in their 20s today, and you were starting from zero, what would you do?
I learned how to sell. If you can't take rejection, you can't be an entrepreneur. Another guys are really good are Mormon missionaries. Man, those guys take a lot of rejection. I hang out with several of them and go, how'd you guys do that, How'd you do that, And they said, man, you knock on the door. I'm from the Mormon church.
Yeah.
I said, Jesus, the best training you got.
How do you not take that personally? And how do you become a good salesperson?
That's the trick.
All right, this is pretty cool. If you don't know who that is speaking, it's Robert Kiyosaki. He's the author of arguably the best personal finance book of all time, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He's on the Iced Coffee Hour podcast, and he gives a shout out to Mormon missionaries. Really, the correct term is missionaries for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and I was one of them. So for 2 years, every single day straight, for the 2 years I was out there, you are to sell Jesus. Now that's kind of a harsh term, but what you really do is talk to everybody that you can and tell them about God's love for them. You try to get into this conversation, see how you can help them, and you serve them at no cost to them. And I have to admit, the young people that decide to serve these missions always come back as great salesmen. Really, you're just more charismatic. You know how to carry a conversation. You know how to listen with intent. And one of the biggest things is you learn how to take rejection without taking it personally. I mean, let's be honest, you go knock on doors, you go stop people in what they're doing, and you try to talk about Jesus, you try to talk about God. Not many people want to stop what they're doing in a day and talk about that. You get really good at just taking no and just saying, okay, it's not personal. I'm going to go talk to the next person. So I think this is really cool. I honestly learned so much from a mission. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done, but I wouldn't change it for a thing.